Hello, I'm Natasha Foreman. Welcome to the Breaking Bread with Natasha podcast, where I share daily devotionals from my namesake blog, so you can listen on demand to spiritual messages inspired by God's love, as expressed in the Bible and other religious texts. You can read along at breakingbreadwithnatasha.com or sit back and take in the Word. Either way, I'm blessed to have you break bread with me. Without further delay, let's begin today's message. Welcome, Breaking Bread family. This is Natasha Foreman. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's look at the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 4. The translation that I'm reading says, I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. We're all facing uphill battles this year, this quarter, this month, this week, and today. But are our battles any more difficult than those in the past? Or are they simply just more battles to overcome at a time when maybe we have less resources than in the past? Or because others are under a lot of pressure and their weight comes down on us more so than in the past? Or maybe it's a figment of our imagination because we're afraid. God is our scale, our measurer, and he carries the weights and determines what we can withstand and what we can't. Here's an excerpt from a prayer I said in 2011 that still haunts me today. Father, I am faced with some heavy decisions in my personal and professional life. I am faced with financial burdens and haunted by my past decisions and my current unknowns. I've got more month than money, bills to pay, and although I know there is a solution to my problem, I'm blinded by fear. Father, I have to make decisions about who to trust, who to associate with, and who to walk away from. Whew. Can you feel that fear? Can you see what I allowed to consume a part of my mind and heart all those years ago? Can you see what still haunts me today? There's a struggle with discernment and trust. The ability to sift through with clarity to identify God's truth from the lies, and a lack of trust in myself and trust in God. I'm just being honest and transparent. It's the only way for me to face my demons, face the voices that whisper all the ways that I lack, and pull myself up through the muck, holding me back. I've come to realize, even in my fears, that when God places a lot on my back and shoulders, it's because he knows I can handle it. He knows I can walk through the valley and up that mountaintop with the weight on my back and reach the finish line of victory. Even when I take on stuff I have no business dealing with, God still rests his hand upon me to keep the weight from toppling and crushing me. Yes, it's scary most of the time. And yes, it can rattle the nerves and cause your body to seize up in pain, but we can make it through. And then hopefully we will choose to stop adding unnecessary weight. Stop trying to carry other people's weight. Stop thinking it's your responsibility to carry another person's yoke. Stop thinking that God just forgot to do something or tell you something. Better yet, stop thinking so darn much. Goodness gracious. You're probably more exhausted from the overthinking more than actual energy exerted from work. Go ahead and laugh as you admit it. As we work through life's lessons, we are clearing the pathway for others, for our children and generations to come, and we are making ourselves stronger so that each obstacle we approach, we gain the courage to tell ourselves, with God, I've got this. So let's do this. Let's turn to each other with love in our hearts to encourage and push each other, to grab each other's hands and look into each other's eyes and say, with God, we can do this. Let's pray on it. Father, throughout my day, I pray to you, give thanks for you, and say thank you for my many blessings. I seek you, Lord, minute by minute to help me to see things through, to help me to find my way through the distractions, knowing that the path you have set has no traps or dead ends, but is only laid with goodness. Help me to realize my purpose in your kingdom and on this land. I'm scared, Father. I'm scared that I will make the wrong decisions, choosing instead to listen to another voice and not yours. I am afraid to disappoint you and myself. Lord, deliver me from all of my fears. Calm my nerves so that I worry no more as I put my trust, confidence, and faith in you. You are my rock, Father. You are my light and salvation. With you, nothing but good can come to me or go from me, and that's all that I need to know. I love you, Father. Amen. And with that, family, I pray that you are blessed, that you see and embrace your blessings, and that you are a blessing to others. I love you all. Go make today an amazing day. Take care. Hi, family. If what I shared in today's message resonates with you, I hope you will share it with others. Feel free to leave positive comments and reviews on my site, breakingbreadwithnatasha.com, and through whichever podcast provider that you're listening to me. Each day, I work to be a better steward and servant. I hope you will join me in sharing God's love and truth and rebuking the enemy's lies. Now go out there and make today an awesome day. I love you all.